Hey Pisces, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm here to do your November read. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who views the videos, interacts with the channel. I appreciate you guys. We have a new moon, which I keep calling a full moon, on Scorpio on Monday. So that could be very transformational energy, like truths being revealed. So there may be some energy that may lead people to be more forthcoming about how they feel about things. So just remember, to kind of ground yourself and understand that, there may be things being revealed that are always helpful, right? Just not necessarily delivered in the most tactful way, right? So let's see what we have for Pisces for November. One more. Okay. 22. You're moving towards something. You're building something, Pisces. What are you building? It looks like, Pisces, you are really trying to ground yourself in an idea of it's almost as if you are getting out of an illusion and going into something more logical and grounded with your progress on whatever it is you're working on or whatever's going on in your life. I would say you are working on bringing something together, building something that's more logical. It's sort of a transition. You're moving away from an energy of it being in the air to bringing it more into the physical reality. But you are not, let's say, living in your head about it. You are actually doing it. But there's some things that it seems like you may need to close out before you get to the end game. So let's kind of see what's going on. And you're starting to see some growth. I will say that. You're starting to see some fruits from the idea of getting grounded about something. Incoming communication in opposite directions leads to no communication. So there may be someone here that your communication's going this way and their communication's going that way, and it's like you're not seeing eye to eye on something. And so that's led to no communication between the two of you. There may be a call here to just accept, right, with somebody that they are not where you are. It looks like somebody here is trying to not look at something in a logical fashion. They're looking at something from a standpoint of a desire that is not grounded in reality, right? So it looks like to me there's two differing ideas here. Somebody here wants to move toward growth and healing, and I think that's you. And you have another person here who wants to, because something isn't benefiting them, or you have withdrawn your energy or withdrawn some sort of idea of stability from this person, that they are not willing to negotiate with you anymore. And this is kind of leading to feelings of being abandoned, some nervousness, some anxiety. And this might be a partner here in this thing you're trying to do up here that, it's my way or the highway type of mentality, right? It may be what you're experiencing. So this is talking about you accepting that this relationship, whatever it may be, I feel like it could be work or project, but in some ways it also could be love. Accepting that this person is seeing things from their own point of view. They are not looking at the bigger picture, and they are also not willing to compromise on how you feel, your desires, and your feelings and your ideas on something. It's almost an abrupt cutout is kind of what's happened here. So with these theory cards here, I get the idea that this is a repeated pattern. This is something here that you've experienced before. And with this 9, closing things out, that may be being called to be what you need to close out, or you have already experienced the idea that you're closing a lot of that out of your life. So mainly this may be about acceptance that you may go solo on something, or in relationship. You're kind of tired of foregoing your own plans here. There's been a lot of conversation rejecting ideas and enlightenment about something. Somebody is claiming to be the victim here, right? It's you did this to me. When in reality, it was their lack of reality and their lack of negotiation and their lack of seeing something from a place outside of themselves that has led you both here to this standstill, this show off, right? You have rejected also this person's stagnated point of view and stagnated energy, which has led to this tower situation between the two of you. And I think you're turning your back, okay, on giving to this person anymore. There isn't, of course, Pisces, another opportunity coming your way in partnership moving forward, or love relationship moving forward. That's more along the lines of kind of where you want to go. Again, you're in an era of healing, of growing, of producing. And you're actively working on that energy to gain progress in a situation. This person here is staying stuck in victim mentality, and they are staying stagnated in that mentality in which they want to blame everyone else for their lack of progress, right? So you're looking for something here that's more forgiving, right? You're looking for something here that's trying to make you, help you, realize your dreams. And that's kind of where we're at here. The situation, the truth of the matter is this person will always create conflict. They will always be lacking because that's where they choose to place their attention. And it's easier for them to blame someone else for their lack of action, or their lack of doing, or lack of foresight, or lack of, trying to, see something outside of themselves. They're always going to be stuck in that mentality because it's easier than saying, hey, you know what? I simply just didn't do it. I should have taken action and I didn't. Which is much easier energetically, but this person is hung up on a victim mentality. I will only accept what you have to offer if it's within my own vision. I will only accept what you have to offer as long as it benefits me, as long as I am able to call the shots, okay? So this person's victim mentality, blaming others for their lack, is actually a method of control. So that's the trap. That's the trap, right? Is that everything is on my own terms. And then when it doesn't work out the way that I hoped because I didn't get off my ass and take care of business, then it's going to be your fault. So they always have you in a position of teeter-tottering between those two ideas. So if this sounds familiar to you, you are building something, remember, and you are moving toward an idea that's more grounded, more in alignment with you, that produces growth, right? And you are closing out cycles here that prevent and block your progress, your goals, and your growth. And this is very clear. One side is you, one side is the person who is kind of pulling at you. You want to move forward. This person wants to stay stuck in a mentality. And I think that is what you are rejecting. And rather, than entertaining this anymore because you've given enough to the situation, and this person will always stay here. You are looking toward future growth and progress toward your own healing and your own goals, and rejecting the idea of staying in company with this person who is just going to throw roadblock after roadblock in your path. So let's see. You could be dealing with Aquarius. I've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo specific. I have Leo, Gemini, Libra. I have Scorpio and Aries. So, I mean, basically everybody's going to all be here. And these are just representations of the type of energy, but if you're dealing specifically with some of those signs. So let's see how this person feels about you. So if this read serves you as validation that you need to continue making progress forward away from a specific energy that may continue to hinder you, then that's the validation. You know here that you need to take a break from this here. Remember, fours are about building and support and oneness and coming together with ideas, and also they're good for money. So you have a lot of four energy here in this read, which should validate you on the path to building whatever it is you're building. Keep going, right? So here you're saying, yes, I know. Pisces knows that this is the idea that they want, is this event which is balanced, and it brings two things together in oneness in a relationship or partnerships or whatever. But this is actually what I'm getting is breaks and blocks and stagnation, and I can no longer be in that energy. So that person is, again, their intention is to remain in victim mentality. So what can Pisces expect for the rest of November? What can Pisces expect for the rest of November? Also, you may consider, Pisces, at this point, the energy of pulling and blocking and control and manipulation here, excuse me, is starting to affect not only your mental health, but it could be starting to affect your physical health. You know, when we're in controlling and manipulative relationships, we may feel like, you know, excuse me, we've got a handle on stuff, but the symptoms of that appear in our lives in many different ways. It could be that someone stays in a self-loathing attitude, or trauma starts to develop, and drinking you may want to drink more, you may want to eat less. It may be affecting your sleeping habits. It may be affecting the way you view yourself physically. It can manifest itself in a number of ways, but it always manifests itself. So if you're starting to experience changes in your character and changes in things that you would never do, it may be manifesting itself here as a symptom that's tangible to you, that you can see, that you can feel, so that you're able to fix it or move away from the energy. So it's starting to affect your ability to be in balance with your own self also. So let's see what Pisces can expect for the rest of November. What can Pisces expect? There may be a point in the relationship here, Pisces, that the romance is starting to fizzle out. There's a lot of resentment starting to build, or maybe it has. And you have this idea here that you're moving out of the part of the relationship that keeps you attached, and that you've got a decision that you may need to make over the next 3 weeks to pursue changes here with the 5, to pursue opportunities away and separate from this partner, this lover, or whoever this is representing for you in your life. You are thinking about how to best Make this work for all parties involved. And sometimes in these kind of relationships, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. The only person in this situation you should be concentrating on pleasing is yourself. Because this person is only concentrating on pleasing themselves, right? So getting into a contract you may enter, if this is a work thing or some sort of project or partnership, there may be another opportunity for contract with you elsewhere or with another partner. But you are going to be trying to get out of some sort of a contract here toward, for the rest of November here. What is Pisces? Excuse me. What does Pisces not expect for the rest of November? Let's see what you don't see coming. What does Pisces not expect for the rest of November? Creative ideas, choices, and victory. Public recognition for something that you're trying to do. Validation. Downloads. Validation that, yes, you were on the right track by walking away and separating your energy from this person's energy. So if you were seeking validation, that validation may be delivered to you in the form of a dream, in the form of a phrase you hear on TV or TikTok or whatever. You may get the validation coming kind of like out of the blue, right? Something that you were thinking. It may come to you, and again, some of you may be dreaming about it. Some of you may have the gift of prophetic dreaming. But definitely the validation that you're seeking is in going in a different direction and maybe separating your energy here from this particular person who keeps you blocked and stagnated. So let's get some advice for Pisces. What am I most afraid of losing? Do I believe I am worthy? Name the fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you're going. I move forward knowing I am powerful. I am loved. I am safe. I belong. Do I believe I'm worthy? For a big goal or dreams you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of that? Why do I have to feel like I have to prove myself worthy of it or that I need to earn it? I am worthy of it all. Okay. So little self-examination there. So Pisces, that's what I have for you guys, and I'll be back shortly with love reads.